Good morning for everybody. I have this job from a German lady that the brake pedal fallen off to the floor, and I had a look at the rear brake cylinders. They are absolutely nice and dry, so it means that the master cylinder gave up. I didn't find any brake hose or any other damage what would indicate something else, so it's definitely the master cylinder. It's a 22-year-old van, so it could be anything. It's a very tricky job. First of all, there's the opener lever for the petrol flap. It holds by 2 bolts. This corner is held by that, and the master cylinder is inside there. And I guess the instrument cluster has to come out, but to be honest, I worked a lot on these kind of cars about 15 to 20 years ago, and but I absolutely don't remember where is one bolt what holds this front panel. My best memory was that is behind this grill. I took out one of the grills, but it's not that, so I just tried the other one. Oops. Come on. I have to take the phone off. So yes, one of them was up there. And why this front part still doesn't want to come off? Because one is here from above. So if I remove that, hopefully I can get to the instrument cluster, and I can get to the master cylinder. Yes, that was the way. Just a few more plugs what we had to undo. The hazard light switch, I don't even know what's the other one. Possible something for the heater, but anyway, so 3 plugs and now 4 screws for the instrument cluster. Is everything full with cat hair, and then I'm really hope that I can get into the brake master. So on the back of the cluster it had 2, and 2 on one side and 2 on the other side, electrical connection point, and at least we can see the back of the master cylinder down there, but I'm not further with that because this heating part is still on the way, so I have to remove that, and I'm really hoping that then we can get into it, because I don't want to remove the whole dashboard. Okay, have a look. That's really great. There was one little bolt to remove this grill, and there is another one below, but the brake fluid container is on the way. So I'll just try to pull this white thing out from here, and I'm really hope that I can get away with. Yeah. Oopsie. Okay. And there we have a master cylinder. So I have to go to my work ute and get a clamp to stop the brake fluid leaking out of here, and I need a 12 mil socket to remove the cylinder itself from the 1012 911. I think that will be the one. Let's check it out. Now that will be the 10. Okay. Yeah, 10. Before I take it off, I think best way to remove take the new part out of the box, because the problem with these vans, the Toyota began to manufacture these ones in 1989. That was the very first edition, and the last one came off, I think, somewhere in Thailand, or I don't know. My best knowledge that it wasn't manufactured in Japan itself. So the last one came off the factory in 2004, so 15 years, and they had a few versions. even myself, I had a very good one. That was a Japanese second-hand car import. That was a 3-liter turbo diesel permanent 4-wheel drive manual. That was an awesome car. I really loved that, but unfortunately the time has gone, so it was 15 or 16 years old I sold it, but I really love that van, so I get the new one out of the box. Okay, it looks very promising. So 2 feeding one, that's here, so I just have to put the rubber over, one there and one here, and that's it. And the mounting point looks very same as well, so it must be all right. So let's do this. It won't be easy to reach. I think I just need a 13mm spanner for the bottom two, and I can use the socket to the top too. So let's do. How good is that? I used my 12mm ratchet spanner at home, and I forgot to put it back to the toolbox, so obviously I haven't got it here, but I have 2 different 12mm, this one and this type, so I'm really hope that I can sort this out. And here's that little smart tool, I love it. That's a pincher, don't even know how to call it, but this one will close the way of the, I can put it to any rubber hose and close the way of the fluid, so I won't make a mess here. So do that one first and go from there. I need to do on both. Anyway, I need a rag and a plier, and I'm just hoping that I have my other little tool here. It looks not. That's the problem when I'm working at home and here as well. Have a look in the other one. Nope. How about this one? No. Okay, anyway, I can get away. I need this one, or the straight one would be better. I can get both. Obviously the long nose is at home. The straight one, I mean. Okay, so very important, before I make loose all of the mounting bolts, all the 4, just make loose the brake hose pipes, the brake pipes bolts, I mean, because if it's wobbly, it's a little bit hard to do, and I can damage the thread or something. So much better to make them loose until the brake master sits firmly in its place, on its place. So I do it then, and I do it now, and I remove the bottom 2 bolts, and it must come out. So finally all the 4 bolts are off. These ones are undone. I removed this hose and I put it over there, so it's not leaking at the moment, and I pinched that one, so I just removed that, and the brake hose, the brake master has to come off. Only one pain it will be this one, which goes to the clutch. That hose feeds the clutch master. Yep, that's the one, and it will be a little bit on my way, and I haven't got more of these little things, so I wouldn't even be able to use it, because if I remove it I need something to the end of the container, so nah. Anyway, I try to remove on this way. Hopefully if I fold it up, pull it and fold it up, it will come out. See how it goes. Okay, so everything is off, and I will need both my hands. Yeah, I thought that rubber hose will be a pain, and it's stuck on something here. I need mass in my hand. Shit. It's off. I just dumped it to the ground. If it's leaking any brake fluid, I don't want it into the car. Yeah, and this one is pretty much the same, so just get it back to its place. Does it have a rubber on? A seal or something? Maybe it's on. No, it doesn't have on the other one either. That's fine then. Okay, put it back. So I managed to put the new part back. I just have to put the 4 bolts on first and tighten them. I mean what holds the master cylinder onto the brake booster. And it was a little bit of pain to put this one back, so I put a scratch on the thread. I guess it's hard to turn by hand, but yeah, it goes all the way now. Great. Okay, the harder one. Well, this side is not too bad, but the other, I had to put the phone down. Okay, so on this kind of things, like when it's 2 hard metal part goes to each other, you have to follow some very basic steps what's on the cylinder head as well. So you never go like tight one corner very hardly and you just go around. The 2 opposite side, you tight it just like hand tight first, and if you turn with one side, one end, and you go to the other one again, so the opposite corner, and then you can do the others. But also in the same way, don't make a full tight there, because that could do the problem that the one part won't sit on the other one evenly or parallel, and it could cause problem, for example like a vacuum leak or something on a brake. So come on, you can put on. Okay, the other tool wasn't too useful here about this brake fluid connection, but it's getting tight. Okay, and do the left corner, left bottom corner. And when it's done, I put back the 2 rubber hose. And here's the point when I show you some old trick, and it may will work, may not. I'm just not sure, but if it is, you can save a lot of you can save a lot of time in the fort for yourself. I need my hands. So here comes the trick. I'm sorry. So I have to connect the rubber hose back to feed the master cylinder with brake fluid, and then in the schools and books everybody say you have to bleed around the 4 wheels. No, not every case is. I'm guessing in my nearly 40 years of experience since I'm dealing and fixing cars, no. It shows me that about 80% of the cases depend the angle of the connection points of the master cylinder and things like that. Mostly if it has downpipe, it's often that one doesn't work, but these 2 just coming upside, so about like 10 o'clock if we have a look the clock, and it has a serious chance that the hose still has enough fluid in. So I just connect the rubber hose back, feed the master cylinder, and wait a little bit until the gravity feeds as much it can, and then slightly I don't tight these nuts on the steel pipe, so I tight them hand tight and a half turn or 1 turn backwards, make them a little bit loose, and then I slightly push the brake pedal down, and when it's down I hold it down. I tied properly both of the brake pipe nuts, and then I slowly release the brake pedal. Then I make them loose again, just 1 turn or half turn, don't need more, and slowly I push the brake pedal down again and hold it down, and I keep repeating it, because you will see that bubbly brake fluid coming out beside the steel hose, steel pipe and the nut. And when it's clean fluid coming out, just tie both hardly. Don't release the pedal until they are loose, because then it will suck air back and you ruin your whole job. So go and try. I just put the two rubber hose back first. Okay, everything is back in its place. So now I'm just waiting a little bit, and don't forget to put some rag or something like this down there, because you say it's already, oh, my shoe as well, it's already has some brake fluid overflow here, and just avoid the mess. Put some old rag there what can soak it. So I think what I try 10-10. How is the level on the fluid container? It's still enough, but I have some new fluid here. I will use that soon. Okay, so slowly break down. Obviously nothing comes out on the very first time, air only. I'll do this one first. May have to bring a standard fork spanner here, easier to work with when I don't have to make it full tight. The rubber hose is a pain in the bum. Okay, and I slowly release the brake pedal. I'm just watching the brake fluid. Yes, it's slightly dropping. Okay, it's fully up. So now I have to make it loose again. Just that much enough. Should do something with this. Okay. I see tiny little bit of shiny brake fluid there. So pedal down slowly, very slowly. Down, lock the hose down. Come on. Honestly, I hate this. Get off, mate. So I had the first result. I repeated twice with the camera off, because I needed my hands. But on the closer pipe, brake fluid was coming out, and I didn't hear bubble. But anyway, I repeat this procedure once more, and if I feel that this one has clean fluid coming out, I will do the next time only with the back hose, the back pipe, this thing. Because if the front is out of air, then it's not a point to make that loose again. So loose and slightly pedal down. You know, it still has some air in. It doesn't really make me happy, but on this car, in this case, this trick didn't work, unfortunately. So I have to go to the old-fashioned way. I have to go under the car and make loose both rear brakes and then bleed on the front. So I have to ask the customer to help me out to pump it, because obviously at home I have a bleeding tool, like a vacuum and suction tool, working by the compressor, but I couldn't take the car home because it had no brakes at all. But guys, it's a bit of drama happened. The problem why the new master cylinder didn't work with my tricky solution, because as soon as the system got the decent pressure from the new master cylinder, behind the left chassis, 3 brake pipes, steel brake pipes running to the back. One comes to the front left wheel, and the rest goes onto the back. I'm 100% sure that the left and the right cylinders. And under a bracket, the moisture and the water stuck, and it's completely rusted out. And I have to remove all of the brake hoses, brake pipes. But the problem is, have a look there. But I will show you again when I remove this. But my problem is that these pipes are over the air conditioning system, and it's connected there, that bracket, and it goes over these heater or air condition hose. Some of them is an air condition, the other one is a heater, so both, and it's running all the way through. I don't even know what will I do, but I have a funny feeling that I have to manufacture these hose on that way that make it removable, and that connection there, then I can pull it out in 2 pieces or put back in 2 pieces. I haven't got a better idea. Otherwise I have to take the radiator off and everything, and I don't want to do, I don't think so that I want to do that, neither the customer. So I have the result here. The 3 steel pipe is mounted to the chassis with a bracket like this, and obviously the moisture is stuck in the behind. And look at this. I'll try to bring it out to them. This one here completely rusty, and I wasn't sure the number 1, which is this one. This one was leaking, but I told the customer that we have to do all of them because this one doesn't have much more life left either. So let's go to the look at this one too. So I have to go to the brake guys. I have a double flaring tool, but in Australia the copper brake pipe is not allowed. I don't know why in Europe we used it a lot, and that was easy to bend, but here we can use only the steel one, so I just don't bother. I go to the brake guys and they said that about $200 they can do the 3 with the right bend, and the way how I remove that, I cut them very straight and I mark them that which is which, and I will ask the guy at the brake place that do a mount here what I can separate the 2 parts. Otherwise about behind the air condition hoses and pipes it would be impossible to mount it back. So that was and remove it. That was the only one way. So let's go and do it. Now all done. This brake hose in the front and 2 more what goes to the back, so all the 3 parallel with the left chassis has been replaced. I show you the old ones, all of them here, just to show to the customer that it needed to be done. It's just horrible. So I put it back to the wheels, and this video shows absolutely correctly how a 2 minutes or half an hour or 1 hour job turns to a 1 day or 2 days nightmare. That's the mechanic job. If you love the video, please subscribe, comment and like the video. Thank you very much. See ya.